In this video, we'll share some tips on mooring your boat so you know what to expect when you arrive. You'll need to ensure that you're moored up before it gets dark each day. During busy periods, allow at least an extra hour before dark in case your preferred mooring location is full. You may need extra time to find an alternative. There are over 50 sites across the Broads where you can moor for free for up to 24 hours. These are clearly signed. You can also moor for free at any of the hire boat yards. Pubs and some private Broads may charge a small fee for mooring. Particular care and knowledge are needed when mooring in some areas of the Broads, like Reedham and Great Yarmouth, as they're very tidal, which means water can be fast flowing and rise and fall by more than 2 metres. You need to allow extra slack in your mooring ropes to allow for this. At Great Yarmouth, you should always moor at the yacht station. Yacht station and boatyard staff will advise on correct mooring technique where the water levels can vary greatly. Wherever you're mooring, the golden rule is to take your time and approach the mooring slowly. High winds can affect how manoeuvrable the boat is, and you will also need to assess which direction the tide is going, so you can moor against the flow of the water. If your boat is moving in the same direction as the water, it's much harder to stop or control, so you should drive past the mooring space and turn around before you attempt to moor. Make sure everyone on board knows what they should be doing. The person driving should be confident and in complete control of the boat. The fittest member of the crew should be responsible for stepping off the boat and tying up. Be wearing shoes with a good grip with the ropes ready. Everyone on deck should be wearing a life jacket and holding onto the boat in case of a sudden stop. Never use your arms or legs to fend the boat off any obstructions. Using other implements such as boat hooks can be dangerous too. Always step off the boat, never jump. Even if it looks dry, the mooring may be slippery and distances hard to judge. This is when you're most at risk of falling into the water. Ensure that everyone on board your boat has watched our Man Overboard video, so they know how to safely rescue someone from the water. There are 2 main ways of mooring, stern on and side on. Always moor side on unless signs tell you to do otherwise. When mooring side on, always make sure that you're moving against the direction of the tide. You may need to pass the space and turn around in order to do this. Drive level with the space before turning at a 45-degree angle once the back of your boat has passed any other boats already moored. Slip the boat into neutral and glide into the mooring. Use the reverse throttle to bring the boat to a stop as necessary, and have your nominated crew member step ashore with your front rope out first to secure the boat. The tide will help the stern of the boat to drift gently into the shore. Keep your engine running until the mooring ropes are secure. You'll be asked to moor stern on to the bank at boat yards, some yacht stations and stays. To do this, stop with the front of the boat opposite the point you wish to moor at. Turn the steering wheel hard over and turn the boat with a few bursts of hard throttle. When the back of the boat is in line with the spot, centre the wheel and reverse gently in. Use a gentle burst of forward throttle to bring you to a standstill before your crew steps ashore to secure the vessel. You should always tie the mooring rope nearest the direction of the wind or tide first when mooring stern on. Extra care may be needed when leaving a side-on mooring. Check the flow of water has not changed since you arrived. If it has and the water flow is from behind your boat in the direction you wish to go, there is a risk that you may strike the boat in front as you leave. In this case, it's better to reverse out of the mooring. This may seem more difficult, but you'll have more control of the boat as you're moving against the tidal flow. Ask others on your boat to look out for other vessels approaching before and whilst you're reversing. Once you have successfully reversed out into the waterway, straighten up and engage forward gear to pull away safely. You'll be given the chance to practice mooring when you collect your boat, but if you have any questions or concerns at any time during your holiday, you can call your hire boat provider for advice and assistance on the number in your skipper's manual. If you want to take your boat handling skills to the next level, you may also want to consider taking training from an accredited provider such as the RYA, which offers a range of courses to suit all skill levels and needs.